The world is a dark place, from abuse of power to the ignoring of crime, but sometimes someone steps up and make a difference, and this time it's your turn in a dystopian Vancouver, inhabited by anthropomorphic animals. Let's shine our indie game spotlight at Tales, the Backbone Preludes. Somewhere in a world not unlike our own, there is a city that looks a lot like Vancouver. It's packed with people doing everything they can to get by, but only a handful come out on top. Like any other city, this one is plagued by corruption and injustice, where those in power don't take into consideration the lives of the people beneath them, resulting in undue pain and sadness. If you're lower on the food chain, odds are you're being used. But these rain-slicked, neon-bathed streets aren't being walked by humans. No, this is more like a gritty zootopia, where anthropomorphic animals live their lives, run businesses, and get wrapped up in conspiratorial plots that go all the way to the upper crust of the citizenry. This is Gastown, and the world of Backbone, a post-noir narrative adventure game from developer Eggnut and publisher Raw Fury. Backbone wowed us in June 2021 with its remarkable 2.5D pixel art, mature narrative, and fleshed-out characters. The game takes place in a world that felt so familiar that it brought up a few questions. Are we all just animals? Where would I find a private eye in real life? And is Vancouver actually filled with animal people? But I digress. When the credits rolled on Backbone, many wondered what would be next for Eggnut and if we would ever get to the next chapter of Howard Lotor, Raccoon Detective. Well, it turns out we're actually getting the previous chapter of 3 members of the original Backbone cast, Howard, Renee, and Clarissa, with an additional character by the name of Eli. Together, these 4 branching, intertwining narratives make up Tales, the Backbone Preludes. Rather than a straight-up sequel, Tales, the Backbone Preludes will take players through the events in each character's life that led them to the state they are in at the beginning of Backbone, and what informed the decisions and actions they made throughout the story. Knowing where a character will end up at the end of a particular journey is usually a bummer, and a disincentive to experience something, but Tales offers more than just an opportunity to learn about the backgrounds of your favorite characters. This game has myriad possible narrative paths that are based on decisions you make and character traits you select. While you ultimately know where each character will end up, the journey to how they got there is the real selling point of Tales. Every interaction and conversation can be entirely different based on character traits and previous decisions, which opens up the door for an incredible level of replayability. And it's likely you'll want to return to Tales quite a bit. The same impeccable 2.5D visuals that made Backbone pop are here in full effect, with plenty of new locations to take in and explore. Throughout Tales, you will find yourself living the Gastown College experience in dorms and dimly lit libraries, with Howard investigating an arson case that might be more than it seems with Renee, and spending some time at a dusty, irradiated dig site with Eli, where a shocking discovery will turn Gastown on its head. Each of these locations is unique and visually impressive, but another returning feature from Backbone will have you bopping your head and tapping your feet. Danshin also makes a triumphant return to provide Tales' soundtrack. The noir doom jazz that fueled Howard's investigation in the first game has been expanded upon, and now there is an even greater range of emotion introduced by the music, from Renee's cozy apartment to Eli's ominous dig site. The full Tales, the Backbone Preludes experience release on February 2nd, and as of the time of this writing, a short demo is available now on Steam. It gives you a small taste of each character's path and allows you to see the breadth of character choice and decision-making that will be available in the full game. For all of its mystery, intrigue, and danger, we here at S35 Gaming just can't stay away from the world of Backbone, and we hope you take the time to experience Backbone and Tales, the Backbone Preludes for yourself. So what's your favorite 2.5D game? We're looking forward to Replaced. Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned for our upcoming essay on Hogwarts Legacy. And while you're here, why don't you check out our retrospective on Dead Space? I'm Mike Golchinski, and I'll see you in the next video.